forecast. Let's bring in John Elliott right now. Boy, the temperatures, the snow, the sleet, the ice.
Yeah.
So much to discuss.
It's a tough one for schools. Some of the schools electing to close today, some letting the kids out early. Real tough one for the crews out there. So, yeah, go all, you know, and we're going to do some Facebook Lives right after the show. We'll talk about the weather, but we all have to contribute to this. So make sure you're smart and safe. Slow it down a bit, even in the rain. Want to show you, though, Chris mentions the numbers. Look at Long Island, 35 to 39. So things are starting to warm up there. And, in fact, some rain is pushing into the city right now. Even up in Yonkers, we're at 37. Hanging on to the 20s, that's where we are, hanging on to snow. Really appreciate some of these pictures. These are from this morning. Ed's out in Clinton. He had a little dusting. Jean, she's down there around New Brunswick. She had a little dusting. You know, the concern is where they do treat the roads, it's going to be sufficiently cold enough tonight where you won't be able to see that, but that's going to turn icy if they don't have the right salt or brine. And then salt is really going to struggle because it turns so cold Wednesday night. Anthony Bellata wants to know, hey, if it started a little sooner, are we going to take the numbers up? Not really. These numbers still legit. In the city, traced to maybe a little over an inch. And that's reflecting the snow tonight. 1 to 3 just north and west, with elevation through Sussex into Orange, even parts of Rockland, maybe that 3 to 6, and then well to the north and west, you're looking at maybe half a foot. But I want to show you this. The city right now, it's changed over. Now it's warm enough where the flakes have changed to rain. That wind out of the northeast today. And the numbers compared to yesterday, 5 to 12 degrees warmer. So we see more of a changeover. In fact, look at that last frame of the radar loop. Radar loop condenses time, and you can see what's going on. So now, through parts of Queens and Brooklyn, you had some flakes being replaced by some light rain and drizzle. In the Bronx, it's changing right through the borough. You head up north, though, and west, too, into parts of Bergen, Passaic, Morris County. One of our weather watchers, Phil in Chatham, sent in a picture, and he's got a nice little coating there. He'll add more to that, too. You'll get some breaks. This is round one, and then the really cold air is off to the north and west. I wanted to repeat this. Models bring more warm air even into Rockland, Westchester through the afternoon commute. But this is still a very messy afternoon commute. You got to slow down. And every now and then you'll run into just a little bit of ice. Even as early as 9 o'clock, that change over. We could also see snowfall rates go up a bit, even from Sandy Hook to Atlantic City. So that's why we get that possible inch. But look at how hasty this thing pulls out after midnight. And then you see a cold Wednesday morning and even colder Wednesday afternoon. Because this snow squall, that'll be windy, that'll be cold. There's even colder air behind that. So during the day on Wednesday, time we get to 7 p.m., your wind chills are going to be below zero. Snow squall tomorrow, burst of snow, those gusty winds, limits visibility. And with the changing road conditions, we're mindful of some icing. And then, you know, the wake-up call Thursday morning, wind chill even in the city could be 15 degrees below zero. Less wind, still very cold Friday, but improving better into the weekend. Please, you know, be safe. CBSN, and then also on Facebook, we'll have some updates. Lonnie will take a look, too, tuning in this afternoon.
This is one of those just kind of grab the covers, put it back over your head.
If you can, but if you got to go, you have to leave extra time and space.
Okay, thank you, John.